In this edition of City News, learn how some businesses have been able to resume business almost as usual. Plus, see what is bringing these residents out to the park. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. Restaurants continue to find ways to bring customers into their locations. We'll explain how some of them are back up and running. Some restaurants may have never thought of having outdoor dining, but due to the pandemic, they had to alter their operations. The city's planning department is working with those restaurants interested to get them permitted.
What that allows people to do is use portions of their required parking lot to have tables and chairs.
We basically doubled our patio through COVID and almost replaced all the seats that we were missing from the inside, which is really exciting.
The permit is simple, short, and during this time, no fees are charged.
We have a permit online that they can fill out or they can email it to us once they get their hands on it. But it's your name, your address, information about the business. And if you have multiple tenants, then we just ask for their names and numbers as well. And we ask that you provide us with a diagram that's showing where you're proposing to put the tables and chairs.
We're really appreciative for the city's support in adding this patio.
Permits are done for safety and to ensure that businesses are operating to code. Those that wish to have sidewalk dining can also do so when permitted and cleared with the Public Works Department, as that requires an additional permit.
We focused on guest safety and team member safety, so we spent an enormous amount of money creating custom plexiglass dividers for every single seat, especially those that were less than 6 foot distance, and ensured that all guests and really team members were protected.
It's been a great turnout. It helps the businesses, it supports the city, and we have many residents that want to come and still dine out.
We're really reaching a whole part of the city and community that we didn't before, because I think they can it's a lot easier to see when you're driving by that we have this patio out here, and a lot of people didn't know that this is open to the public as a restaurant.
Senior planner Christopher Palmer also says that getting the permit should not take more than a day and really encourages those interested to apply. For more information on outdoor permits and the application, please call Hawthorne's Planning Department at 310-349-2970. The City of Hawthorne reopened the Emergency Rental Assistance Grant Program from November 12th to December 1st. The program provides rental assistance of up to $1,000 for 3 months to Hawthorne renters that meet income requirements and who can prove to have delinquent rent due to COVID-19. Owner of the property must be willing to participate. For more information or to apply online, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org/ERAG. The Los Angeles Neighborhood Land Trust and the City of Hawthorne invited residents out to look at the design of Zela Davis Park's future renovations. Reporter Danny Miskell attended the workshop and brings us the details.
Prop 68 provides state funding for parks like Zela Davis Park.
There isn't a lot of park space around this area. It's very dense. There's a lot of apartment buildings, little access to recreational spaces. And so when we talk to the city about this, we're like, it's like a slam dunk.
As you can see, there is so much open real estate out here that hasn't been maximized yet. With the grants from the state, Zela Davis Park will have new playground areas and fitness equipment and restrooms installed, all of which the community will benefit from. This is the second attempt to secure funding for the park. The state was looking for more community engagement before approving the application.
Well, all parks are good for the community. It's a place for people to gather and to recreate. There's really nothing here at this point in time except for a little playground.
Grace Benitez lives across the street and brings her siblings here often to play. She proposed an idea to make sure the park stays safe for the kids.
The fencing and the closing period, like when they will open, when they will close, would be a very good thing to do with the park.
The renovations will also include the installation of water fountains and basketball courts, which will serve a range of age groups, especially since there are 2 elementary schools adjacent to the park.
Look at the narrative, look at the need, and look at the City of Hawthorne as being a flagship for the state on how to rebuild your recreation system to have the community enjoy.
The City of Hawthorne will be submitting their second application to the state for Zela Davis Park in March of 2021. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Danny Miskell.
For those interested in getting involved or submitting new ideas to improve Zela Davis Park, contact Project Manager for the Los Angeles Neighborhood Land Trust, Jonathan Pacheco Bell, at 213-533-9950 or email him at jpachecobell@lanlt.org. With schools still closed due to the pandemic, school districts have had to rely on different teaching methods. Francisco Castillo has the story.
Computers, internet, this is the new norm for Hawthorne High School students in 2020.
Our students have been really good about working in this distance learning environment. And by that, I mean the attendance piece.
Centinela Valley Union High School District has found a way to break down the four walls of a physical classroom and have taken the learning environment into the students' homes.
So our focus has been on looking to ensure that we are covering the essential standards. We're committed to still giving them a quality learning experience that is rigorous, but also is not overwhelming.
The change in environment, according to Assistant Superintendent Dr. Kelly Santos, has helped students engage in conversations they might have been a bit timid to partake in before.
Our communication with students, with parents, with staff has been much stronger. And what we're seeing from students as we continue to really improve our outreach to students, particularly those who are struggling, that individual outreach is really leading to us having more students engaging.
Dr. Santos states that the goals set by the district through the Local Control and Accountability Plan, or LCAP, have been met and in some cases surpassed, meaning students are receiving the education promised to them. For HCTV, I'm Francisco Castillo.
If you'd like to find out more information about distance learning in the Centinela Valley Union High School District, visit their website at www.centinela.k12.ca.us and click on Distance Learning Extension. Coming up next on City News, we'll show you an award show being done differently. Also see how local businesses came together for a good cause. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. A yearly award celebration recently took place, but not in person. Reporter Tony Long Jr. has the story.
The South Bay Workforce Investment Board held their annual award ceremony virtually, which featured both live and pre-recorded speakers.
It was different than usual, and I missed the live audience, and I missed all the people, and I missed the, seeing such friendly faces and the faces of the awardees and things like that. But it is what it is, and I think it came off fairly well.
The ceremony highlighted recent accomplishments of honorees, along with the creation of innovative programs and businesses who've all collaborated and contributed with SBWIB.
The successes keep me going. It's the growth of the participants.
SBWIB also commemorated the show's 25th anniversary.
We've been doing this a lot longer than 25 years, but of the award show, this is the 25th award show. So yeah, it kind of a special date, and you want it to be special after doing it for 25 years.
Hawthorne resident Lena Santos was honored for completing SBWIB's job training program to obtain full-time employment.
Lena was referred to our one-stop center, where she was enrolled in the Homeless Opportunity and Meaningful Employment Program to access specialized services for her transition into the community.
Santos was among 20 individuals recognized for overcoming severe obstacles to achieve employment. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
For more information on upcoming events and programs, visit the South Bay Workforce Investment Board website at www.sbwib.org. Several businesses joined forces to try to bring a sense of normalcy to the community, one hot meal at a time. Ernesto Giles tells us more.
Spearheading the way, Mindy Lopez, founder of Chef Mindy Feeds LA, gathered volunteers from Hawthorne in an effort to uplift spirits by serving hot meals to hundreds of residents within the community.
I can't feed the world, so then I'm like, okay, where do I start? So it's like my community, my home, LA. So from there, it grew, and luckily we're doing a lot of good things right now. So it's like a lot of people are reaching out, and I appreciate that. So I want to take it as far as we can take it as far as we allow it to take it.
These are two quarts, and then these are 2 chicken.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You have a good one.
Local self-proclaimed chef Gustavo Chavez didn't hesitate to jump at the chance to help out his community by serving his hot and ready carnitas.
I wanted to do this for my community because I live in Hawthorne. I grew up in Hawthorne. I was raised in Hawthorne. I went to school at Lusinger and go to Hawthorne High, but you know, they don't have this in our community, and this is great. Look at, you know, we're having a great turnout right now, and we definitely want to bring people's spirits up right now, that in these uncertain times where people just don't know what to do or where to go.
Attendees were thrilled to receive a hot meal while at the same time supporting their favorite local restaurants.
Two-way thing, you know, especially with this situation that is going on, you know, so, you know, he's helping out the community, just, you know, and thanking them at the same time, you know, for also supporting his business.
Besides the good food, that's a good one, right? Besides the good food, just the part of the unity that if you come together, you can really make a difference in the community. Just so that they can, hey, if they want to ever join us as well, like just to continue to give to the community, because this is where we live, this is where most people grew up. So if we can make a difference for them, I think we can make a big difference.
With an initial goal to hand out more than 100 hot meals, the volunteers were able to surpass that by serving more than 200 meals. Ernesto Giles reporting for HCTV.
To find out more about how you can help Chef Mindy, visit her Instagram page at Chef Mindy Feeds LA. The City of Hawthorne Recreation and Community Services Department is having a virtual holiday home decorating contest. To enter, you must be a Hawthorne resident and have pictures sent in by December 15th. Judging will take place on December 16th, and awards will be given to the first, second, and third place winners. For more information, call 310-349-1640 or visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Community Drive-Up. See you next time.